Many of the new CS3 users will already have a Marklin mobile station in their collection. And I'm showing you now what happens if you connect that old mobile station to the central station. We're going through the startup sequence with the mobile station already connected. In this example, I'm using the older gray version, but the black version is exactly identical to this one. Now I had wiped the mobile station clean, so there are no locomotives currently in the database of the mobile station. And that's why it says no locos. It is asking if I want to update the files, and I select yes. This is an older mobile station and the software is never updated, so the central station will automatically send the updates to the mobile station. In my particular case, this took about a minute and a half, and I sped the whole thing up here for you. It seems like it went through a total of 3 updates. And now we're back to normal speed, and the update is done. You can see both the central station and the mobile station are in the stop mode, and it takes either one, the central station or the mobile station, to take it off stop or to put it back into the stop mode. And as you know, in the stop mode there is no power going to the track and all your trains will come to a standstill. Now we're going to hit the shift button on the mobile station and the locomotive wrench. That allows me to add a locomotive to the menu, and you see me scrolling through here and I select from the locomotive list. There's 3 locomotives in that list and you recognize them: the BR89 that is in my central station, the BR120 that is in the central station, and if I scroll down, follow that arrow, then you see the Swiss locomotive, the FC2x3/4. I'm selecting the Swiss locomotive. You see it here with 8 of the functions. And now if I hit the locomotive button, it goes to the next locomotive in the list, and there is none. I can hit shift and the locomotive wrench, and I'll do the same procedure from a locomotive list. Now I can select the BR89 or the BR120, or I could scroll down to see if there are any other locomotives. They're not. So I can select one of these 2, and I'm going to select the BR89. Now the BR89 is added, and if I want to go back, this gets me forward, hitting the locomotive button. If I hit shift and hold it down and then rotate the knob counterclockwise, I can actually move backwards in my locomotive list. Forward, and you can also move it forward if you go clockwise and counterclockwise to select the locomotive that I want. Now you can apply all the functions. If you hit shift, you get the next 8 functions. And if you remember, this locomotive had more functions, so you hit shift twice, and then you can get to the next 8 functions on the mobile station. Now if I increase the speed, you see that the central station follows along, and it also increases the speed. Now if I apply a function, the central station follows along, and the other way around. Because you can select which locomotives show on the mobile station, it could also become a dedicated controller for just one item or a couple of items that you want your guests to play with. Here I selected the BR89, and if I dial up the speed, then you can see on the icon on the central station that the speed indeed has gone up. Quick and dirty, this is what it looks like if you connect the mobile station to the central station and use it as a handy extra controller. Thanks for watching.